Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Dupe's Closet. Now, this week has been very, very interesting. The fact that my computer's a piece of shit. It ruined the whole live stream on Sunday. So, I'm working on getting some new stuff. This webcam won't be around for much longer, but this is probably like the last video I'll do on it. So you'll probably get this one, I don't know, whenever I feel like posting. Friday. Let's say Friday. By Friday. Or not. I don't know. Anyway, just wanted you guys to see my notebook. This one I finished up not too long ago. It's my little sketchbook I take everywhere with me. Excuse my microphone. Yeah, it's in a shot glass. That's how we do. Alright, so things I kind of want to work on. Faces, body types, more eyes, more colors, more dark shit. Looser art, draw bigger, more tits, and more cloth types. So, just looking at clothes and how to do them. I was working on a little comic book for myself. I don't know if I'll ever do it, but that's my little chibi me, and that's my fiance Bobby. This is a horrible page. So I skipped the first page intentionally because I thought that I don't like this crease right here. There's like a skip in between. It sucks. But no matter what art book I start, I shit all over the first page. But it was the chick from One Punch Man. I thought she was awesome. I can't do that hair, like, to save my fucking life. So, yep. I was playing around with the brush pen. It didn't turn out well either. I was working on some perspective stuff. I guess that turned out alright. I actually really like her. Like, she seems like she's like the bitchy cool type. I think my light is giving it a little bit of a glare. How's that? I don't know. Maybe, whatever. Okay, well, I'll just try to hold it a little bit better. And then there's me and Bobby again doing some more pre-sketch for, like, one day I'll do a comic book. Like, I really want to, but when it comes to, like, making my own stories, I don't know. Like, shit's hard. My microphone just dropped. Alright, cool. I really need to get a better microphone stand. A shot glass is not enough. This chick looks soulless. I don't like it. It's a gross picture. Okay, so I was playing Skullgirls. I really dig Squiggly. She's got the whole scorpion, like, get over here thing with the dragon. She's fucking sick. And then I drew like a dancer, kind of inspired by her same art style, but they're completely different. This is another one of the chicks. Her name is Double, and she can kind of transform herself into like any of the fighting game characters and then kick your ass. She's awesome. She's gross. She's kind of like an amorphous blob. She's not this big. Like, think of that being the main one. This one right here. But yeah. I was just kind of playing around with different body types and like the gross monster stuff. That's what I do. I started getting a little bit of art block, and I just like whipped out a highlighter and like colored this chick's hair. I think it actually looks not bad. But when you're in art block mode, everything looks bad. This is the kind of thing that broke me from art block, like, almost immediately. My friend wanted me to start working on another comic book, like, idea that he had. This is one of his characters. She has, like, the power to teleport, like, almost like Tracer from Overwatch, but, she's more of a bitch, and she's not British, or English. I'm not sure what Tracer is. I don't play that game. But, yeah, I drew her a few different times. There were some flaws. I'm not gonna lie. I had some issues with her, but I actually wound up really liking her character and fleshing it out. I started doing a digital art project on it, and trying to get her colored, and working on a color scheme. Still working on that. Digital art is hard. I can't. Like, it's so hard. No matter how many tutorial videos I watch, I just don't have enough time to sink into that skill. And so by the time I get back to it, like, I've forgotten everything I've just done. This is another one of the characters from my guy's comic book. If you want like a dude with dreads and stuff, like, I'm so not used to drawing guys anymore. It just feels weird. Like, I just had to put muscles on him and like make a man face, and like hopefully everything else worked out. But I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty hard to break the mold. It was like another character suggestion he wanted for his comic book. He wanted like a really smart but like agile type of guy. I don't know. Like, it doesn't follow the same art style as these two. And so I didn't really like him, but he liked him, and I guess that's kind of all that matters. So I tried to draw him a little bit more realistic instead of like all anime looking. I literally just gave him a big grimy nose, and that didn't work either. So whatever. I was really drunk and I drew her. I think she's pretty. I like her hair. She's cool. That's Bobby in a Bubble, more of my comic book thing. And then that's Jack. He's like the little evil demon dude. You'll see him a lot in my drawings. He's cool. I was trying to draw somebody from Warframe. Her name is, or its name is, nope, can't remember. But if you ever watched or looked at Warframe, the heads on their mechs are like gross amorphous blobs, and I didn't take that into account. Mesa, that's her name, Mesa. But I didn't take that into account when I was drawing it until I got to the head, and then I realized there's no fucking way I can draw that head. Like, it just looks too gross. I couldn't draw it at that angle first. I would have to like draw it normal and then kind of look at it from all perspectives and figure that shit out. Do this with just like a little pen. This is not my original idea. I got off of Pinterest. Somebody else did it like a million times better, so go look at their stuff. Oh look, it's the chick that we never named that is kind of like Tracer. I kind of flushed her out a little bit more. She kind of still looks bitchy, but yeah, she has like no soul. She's awesome. Yeah, I might draw her again. Like, I don't know, what do you guys think about her design? I think she looked kind of cool. Just a ninja. I was doing that kind of same style with it, with the pen. Yeah, I think it turned out. I did some highlights with my little jelly pen. I have some really good opaque white ink coming in the mail, so we'll see. I think I just ran out of steam while I was drawing. Like, I remember drawing this and it was like really late at night, and I just cranked out like 3 pictures. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like this chick. I saw kind of an idea for it off of Pinterest. That's my go-to when I'm really kind of hurting for ideas. And I kind of like this art style of one of the dudes, and yeah, I just kind of went for it. I think it turned out alright. I dig her. You can't really see this very well, but I started falling into kind of an art block. I realized that body positioning is just like really boring. And then you might have seen this picture before, because I've posted it on my Facebook and on my Patreon. So, but she's cool. I think she turned out alright. She's supposed to be like a bitchy, like, or not bitchy, but chill, like laid back type of girl that'd call you out on your bullshit. I'm not sure what these were. They were just like me being weird and like making gross things. That's what I do. Okay, so this doesn't look like a very good picture, but like I don't know. You might like it. I hated it. I could not draw her face. I couldn't draw her eyes. I couldn't draw her hair. I like immediately after like I realized that there was no going back and I was starting to wear down the page with my eraser. I just gave up. It was still eraser shavings, like shit in the actual book itself. So shame on me. Just like another random picture. I cranked it out pretty fast. This is Ninja Chick and girl. Really nothing there but practice. I actually really like this picture. I was gonna do something kind of bigger, and I haven't finished it yet. But she's supposed to look kind of grim, and she's gonna be like opening up her chest or some shit, and then monsters are gonna come out because that's what I do. And I seem to have grabbed the wrong book. I realized this is my working one, and not the one I was gonna show you. I am a fool, but that's okay. I'll show you guys some other stuff I've been working on. Because a lot of my stuff hasn't been able to get posted, so I'll just let you look kind of through my working sketchbook right now. You might have seen this one. It's on Patreon. I really dig it. It was actually the first page of this notebook, and I didn't fuck it up, so I was really impressed with myself. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I plan on stopping this video about 15 minutes. Hopefully I make it there. I didn't like this chick. She's gross. I would tear out this page if I could, but I'm not. This picture I actually really like. I'm gonna adjust the camera. I really like it, but there's something going on with her body that I didn't like, and I can't point it out. I think it has something to do with that ass, or like her body's just in a weird spot. I don't know. Like maybe if I continue drawing like the gross, like fleshy stuff, it would just cover it up anyway, and it wouldn't be a problem. But as of right now, like, I just have no motivation to finish it because of that. Shame on me. I was just testing out a pen. I know I wasted like a whole page off doing it. This is another one on Patreon. It kind of was inspired by, like, you know, Dr. Frankenstein, but this was also drawn on Instagram. Somebody else did it better, so check that out. But I gave it my best shot. I don't usually draw stuff like this, like very heavily shaded with black and white, because it just gets everywhere, and I smudge. But I actually really like this picture. She kind of looks like Psylocke. So. Some sleeping chick, and kind of looks like me, but not really. I was just practicing with the brush pen. It didn't turn out amazing, but it's whatever. It's good practice. Just practicing bodies. You can't even see the other page. I have to move it to you. Okay, so this page is fun. It was just like a bunch of doodles all together. I think it turned out alright, I guess, like for a doodle page. Yeah, good stuff. Good fun stuff. Didn't complete anything there. Getting into that drawing block again. There's nothing on the other page. Crappy sketch. I was trying to draw something from Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is really hard for me to draw. For one, I can't draw armor. I'm just not that good. That's kind of going more into like my own little comic book thing. But it's kind of me with the hat on when I had my hair that was dual tone. Before I joined the military and sold my soul. Here's my little Binding of Isaac character. I play that pretty often. It's a lot of fun. It's a great game. But yeah, I had like just a rock and run with Samson, and like that's kind of how he looked. He looked a lot messier. If you ever played that game, you know you look like a gross, like anamorphous blob by the end of your like run. But I simplified it, and he looked cool. I was just playing with markers, kind of get me out of my funk, and it worked. Didn't put a cover sheet 'cause I suck. Just random chick, you know. Exercise. Random drunken girl, backflip chick, whatever. Alright, so this is like when I started making my Patreon. Like, I'm pretty sure this is on there because it was the day I made it. When I made my account, I was like trying to draw and like talk to a million people at the same time. And so it didn't finish the picture, but I actually really liked the idea, so maybe I might go back to it. Then I started drawing some like pen and ink stuff, but it looked horrible, so I stopped. That looks really bad. Okay, so this is one of the pictures I'm working on to color. I'm not sure if I want to crop the bottom out here because I don't really have anything for it, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I will figure it out when I get there. Once I ink it and kind of pick out a color palette, like, it should be a quick fix and everything should turn out alright. But she's just like this chick sitting on this gross like angel blob thing. I don't know. Ideas. And then if you guys have been watching my live stream, I've been trying to color this. I finished it on Sunday, but due to computer malfunctions, FU computer, I couldn't show you guys me finishing it. So this is what it turned out. I might do some watercolor in the background, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I dig it though. I think she turned out alright. Her face is a little darker than the rest of her body, but you know, whatever. You guys might have seen this one too. I posted it. Almost all this book I've been posting, because every time I draw something, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put something up. So yeah, you guys get to see in video form and kind of what I was thinking when I was drawing it. I wanted to get more into my darker stuff. This is kind of my original style. A lot of blood, weird like body disproportions. Usually the rib cage is like exploded out and there's like a bunch of gore, but I didn't do that for this one because I wanted to keep it tame. This is a mess up. You know, it's not a bad picture, but I didn't like the cloak, and the upside down heart looks like a ball sack, so I didn't like it. As you can see, I've knocked over my headset or my microphone. I'm just not picking it up. You know, you can't fall from the ground, right? Well, you can fall off the desk. Don't do that. I just finished this one for John. Freaking amazing guy. He was a Patreon subscriber and he hooked me up. This is another quick picture. It's gonna be for one of my friends. This is like the pre-sketch. I'm gonna be doing another one for her, because she's gonna be Patreon subscribing also. Pretty much right now, anybody that joins my Patreon, $1 subscription a month, and I will be giving you a personal picture. Like, I have to get my fan base up. My goal is to just get enough people for when I get out of the military, I can be doing this full time, and then I'll just do everything I can. But for right now, like, I'm just trying to build something. We got quite a few, but not enough, so we're gonna keep working at it. I drew Vice from King of Fighters. I thought she looked kind of cool, and I kick ass with her. She's amazing. So it's my chick. I think there's only like one more picture in here. Yeah. Ugh. Gross. Is there anything else? Yeah, there is. There's one more page. There's me like very last night. I was just kind of going over more. I don't know. I was just kind of in a funk. Like, I've been really stressed out at work. That's kind of why my videos have been lacking. But I just wanted to show you guys, what I've been up to. What is about 15 minutes now? Yeah, so I'll close this one out. Actually, no, I won't. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. I got this new notebook, and yeah, the paper's good. I only got 3 papers in here that I've used, so I'll show you. Oh shit, did I stain this? Oops. Oh well. Kind of getting into like Bloodborne. Fucking love that game. And I kicked it into the ground when I played it. So maybe this is watercolor paper too. So maybe I'll color this one day. I will be coloring and inking her. I really like her. She's fucking badass, like devil chick, and she's sexy fun. So yep. And then that's it. That's it. Like, this chick. Oh wait, no, there's one more. I lied. I'll hold it normal so you guys can see it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. Like, I know a lot of that stuff is repeat, but I have been really stressed out. And seeing your guys' YouTube comments and like likes, or just any type of internet response, like, really helps out. Because it motivates me throughout my day. They're kind of days are hard, man. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to you guys about it in the next time I have like a little live stream, or maybe I'll draw and record at the same time. I don't know if I'm talented enough to do that, but I'll try. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know it was kind of like ragtag. There's no script or anything. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I was up to, so you guys know I wasn't just freaking jacking off the whole time I've been not posting anything. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone. Thanks a lot. This is literally my dream, and you guys are helping make it come true. So keep it up. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Doop out.